This is a weekly reading for Leo. So first of all, good shuffle. If you watch till the end and like and leave a comment, then I will reply with a free spirit message within 24 hours. There's also links for free daily readings, personal readings, and to buy me a coffee. So let's just focus around your energy and just lay down your 10 cards on the table. Something here about more security is on the way. Okay, I just sense abundance. Okay, there's also something here about, there's a dog here for connections as well. But it's like you tame the dog. And by that, I do sense that around your thoughts. Your thoughts have been racing. And also there's people around you who've been doing a lot of nagging. So I get nagging thoughts and nagging words of those around. But you find a way to settle these thoughts and also deal with the people who have been nagging. Yeah, it's like you deal with them differently and then you bring about positive changes. So rather than reacting, which makes things worse, or ignoring and they come back stronger, there's a strong sense of listening, acceptance, and then things start to settle. You like tame the mind, because when the mind settles, then the emotions settle, then you're in touch with your soul source, which is a reflection of the universe, and then you're able to manifest more of what you want. It's like this direct link with the universe. So what it's saying is that you're going to shift from a vicious cycle to something much more healthy. Interesting. There's two cards in this pack for me which are twin flame cards. The universe knows that. So when it shows up, I know, there's a lot here to do with a twin flame connection around you. Twin flame is your divine soulmate. It's the other half of your soul. So when you're in touch with your soul, you're also in touch with your twin flame as well. So once your mind settles, the emotions settle. As well as being in touch with the universe, you're also in touch with your twin flame as well. But of course, it's getting there. The mind is very unsettled. The emotions are overwhelming at times. So it's hard to actually see that. Okay, though spiritually, you're always together. Yes, it's perfect spiritual connection. But on the earth plane, there's a lot of problems, a lot of issues. There could be other people involved here, that there could be distance, there could be challenges, there could be denial. And there's lessons to be learned from both sides, from your side, it could well be about finding more security, sorting out your issues, and then from the other side, it could well be about stepping back, So there are lessons to be learned from both sides. And in fact, as you work through your issues, your twin flame will pick up on your change of energy and they'll start to work through their issues. So as you clear the blocks, then gradually, slowly but surely, you'll start to come back together in a spiritual sense. But it's not easy. On one side there's this beautiful spiritual connection, but on the other side the challenges which go with it. But ultimately it's about you finding a way to settle your mind, which has been talked about here. Yeah, there's unfinished business here. You may actually wonder whether it's the end of the beginning or the beginning of the end. But quite clearly there's unfinished business. There's always unfinished business. It's an infinite connection, from past lifetimes into future lifetimes, this lifetime. But like being in a computer game, you want to move to the next level, but you haven't picked up the gold coin or the key. So in your way, it could well be around the need for you to step back, focus on yourself. Just stepping back from the situation is like the key, or acceptance, and then things will start to change around you. Yeah, as you become more in touch with your inner god or goddess, you're more in touch with your twin flame, but also the spiritual plane. So you're going to see more and more signs. Okay, signs such as synchronicities, repeated numbers, seeing their initials on number plates, or hearing songs that remind you of them. Okay, all the signs are going to become more and more frequent. Okay, I do feel there's going to be some good news around this situation, and I feel within 1 month. Okay, I'm also seeing that you're going to be doing some studying, and you're going to be looking at spiritual and creative material, which is going to help you in your quest. So you could be reading up on something, buying some crystals or watching videos, but it's going to help you. Someone is pregnant here, okay? If not yourself, then someone around you. So it could be a close friend or a relative. If you haven't heard any news, then you're going to hear some news in the coming days here. It's also about you putting yourself first. Look, you're in colour, the person behind you, or the people behind you in grey. And it's like you take back your power here. Okay, you control the situation rather than letting the situation control you. And again, it's about abundance. Okay, abundance is on the way. It's not easy initially because you have a seed. The wind helps the seed to scatter, the rain helps the seed to grow. And even though the wind and the rain are challenging elements, they help the seed to grow into something beautiful. Okay, just imagine, you've got an acorn, and inside that acorn is a potential for a massive oak tree. You have so much potential. It's all happening here, okay? There's more security on the way. You find it within yourself. There's this breakthrough. You may feel you've been banging your head against a brick wall, but look, there's a gap, there's a stairway going up. Abundance is on the way. It's also about receiving some money which isn't worked for, which could mean that it could be some kind of settlement or some kind of win or inheritance. This is an advice card, okay? The advice is saying that the tortoise won the race against the hare. It's like you're trying to get nowhere fast. Yeah, like being on a train. The train is going fast, you can't make out the signs, but once the train slows down, then you can make out the signs. So when you slow down, step back, you see the bigger picture, you gain more clarity, you see exactly what needs to be done. This is all about you taking back your power, because the way it's been, I get this vision of like a person on crutches. You've been walking next to them in rags. You put on your glad rags. You move away from this personal situation. Those crutches get thrown up in the air. What you want starts coming towards you. Everything's been thrown up in the air, and you kind of fear this. It's, in some ways, you are kind of used to the status quo. So even though things were very unsettled, you are kind of secure within the insecurity, okay? And now things are starting to change at great pace, and it does throw up all types of stuff. But beyond this transitional period, there's more abundance, okay? And you and your twin flame come back as one in the coming months, okay? Yeah, you're going to gain more security here, okay? It's all about abundance. Right next to the Empress as well, which is all about abundance. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is also about abundance as well. The Ten of Pentacles, which is about abundance, okay? So all these cards point to abundance, and not just around money, but in every area of your life, including love. So don't forget to like and leave a comment, and I will reply with a free spirit message within 24 hours. And don't forget, there's links for free daily readings, personal readings, and to buy me a coffee. Thank you.